January, and it's back to school already. This is the payment for finishing on the 15th of December, which felt really early, to be fair. Had like an entire week before Christmas. What is this one doing? Who knows? Yeah, so we had an entire week, or just over a week actually. It was 10 days obviously before Christmas. So yeah, we literally have gone back the day after New Year's Day, and it is a TD day today. My children's school is the same, so they've got a TD day today. So Alima is home with them. Nan's still with us, so she obviously is there today as well. And then they return to school tomorrow. So bless them. Caden was really upset to know that I was going to work today. I think most of the time, obviously, when I'm at work, they're at school, so it's not like I leave them kind of thing. But yeah, he literally cried when he found out I had work today. Bless him. He's like, I don't want you to go. So yeah, that was sweet. And wrapped up the mum guilt. You know, we do what we have to do. I will see if I can check in with you in a bit. We've got sessions this morning, and then, which I think are maths and writing, if I remember rightly from yesterday's email. And then this afternoon is planning time, because obviously today being Tuesday, there's only 3 school days left, so there wouldn't be enough cover to give everyone planning time. So yeah, so we're having it on TD day instead. So yes, I think that's it at the moment. Oh, another thing. So I saw on a Facebook post that the road, or one of the roads, the main road that I have to use to get to work, was closed due to flooding on New Year's Eve. So I'm hoping it's open now, because otherwise I'm going to have to find another way round. Which I don't actually know off the back of my head the other way round, but I'm sure it shouldn't be too difficult to work out. So yeah, I did look on Google Maps this morning, and it did tell me to go my normal way, so I'm assuming that it's open, but you know what assuming can do, so we will see. So I'm here at work now. The road was fine until I got to a turning towards work, and then that was like driving through a swimming pool. It was literally ridiculous. The water as you drove through it went up both sides of the car, like up and over both sides of the car. It was ridiculous. But I made it. I'm here. I will check in with you later. Hi. So that's it. First day back done. We did have maths and writing for our staff meeting in the morning, and then the afternoon was PPA. So as expected. And yeah, so it's now 3:41 and I'm driving home. As I said earlier, Aleem's been at home with the kids today. My nan, I think, went out with my sister for lunch. I don't think she's back yet. And she's off home tomorrow, which will be sad to see her go. She'll be leaving whilst I'm at work. You know, Aleem will drop her to the station and then she'll make her way home, bless her. So yeah, and then it'll be just back to the 5 of us. Apparently the kids have requested McDonald's for dinner today, so that'll be ordered when I get home, I think. Just for them, we'll have something else. I think we're having Kievs, I think we're having. So yeah, fun and games. It's always a difficult turn to get out of this one because everyone's always coming towards you. And technically it's your right of way, but there's no space for you to stop while they're passing their classes, while they're passing the cars on their side, so it's easier to just stop for them. But yeah. The joys. Pass it round about the end. So just a little moan. Driving past actually has just reminded me of it. So our recycling should be collected on a Tuesday. So last week, Christmas week, it wouldn't have been Christmas Day, Boxing Day should have been our recycling and our food waste, and that should have been collected. And it shouldn't have obviously been collected on Boxing Day because obviously nobody was working. But it said on the council website and in posts on the Facebook group and things like that to put your recycling out on the Wednesday, so on the 27th of December, and to leave it out until it's been collected. Now, our food waste is every single week. So today is Tuesday, which means obviously today is the next collection of food waste. And today should have been our black bins as well, like our normal waste. Our recycling still hasn't been collected. Our food waste still hasn't been collected, and our black bins haven't been collected. Now, I would have expected there to be a certain amount of delay with it being Christmas, New Year, whatever, but this isn't the first year we've had Christmas and New Year. Surely you should know how many collections you can do a day and work it out. And, you know, even if you tell people we're going to be a week behind, or, you know, because the thing is, they don't take any waste that isn't in what it should be. So we've got these blue recycling bags now, and if your plastic waste isn't in a blue recycling bag, it isn't going to be collected. If your rubbish bins don't fit inside your wheelie bin, it won't be collected. Well, if you're not going to collect it on the right day, at least tell us, you know, it's going to be up to a week late while we get sorted, but in the meantime we will collect additional next time we collect. I don't think anyone would have a problem with that, but it's all this up in the air business. Like, we literally have got all of our waste out with no idea when any of it's going to be collected. And the reason that reminds me of it is because I've just driven past a corner, and on this corner you've got tons of waste literally just lying all over the floor, literally all over the floor. And that's obviously just because it's not been collected, and it's blown over because it's windy and what have you. And yeah, so it's not ideal, and I feel like there should be a better system in place, basically. Anyhow, I'm home now, so I will maybe catch up with you later. Sorry for the rant, I just had to get it off my chest, you know. Hi, so it's now the evening. It's 9:49 and I am in bed and ready to go to sleep. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. So it's now Wednesday the 3rd of Jan, and oh my goodness, it was a pain to get up this morning. Oh, I did not want to open my eyes. Nearly at work, literally, it's 2 minutes to 8. Left a little bit later than I had anticipated, but it's all good. Still gonna get here early. So yeah, I'm all prepared for the day anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered if I'd have been a little bit later. Yeah, just fun and games. The puddle was a lot smaller today, which is better. Also, I have to take it back a little bit. Yesterday I was ranting about the rubbish not being collected. Well, our normal collection was made yesterday, so our normal black bins and food waste was collected. However, we're still waiting for the recycling to be collected that wasn't collected at Christmas. And they've said, they posted an update on Facebook and said that basically they've caught up on the Christmas Day collections, and any Boxing Day outstanding collections they'll be trying to catch up on them alongside their normal routes. Fine. But it also said if it's not collected by Friday, as in 2 days time, then it'll be collected on Tuesday the 9th. And it's a bit like, what, on our normal collection date? So you're just gonna miss that collection. Like, there's like literally 044 kind of thing there. Like I said yesterday, if they had said that it was not possible to do the collections, but that we could put out our waste in any other receptacle, I think most people would have been okay with that. But the fact of the matter is, if you don't keep it or put it in the boxes and bags that they will collect, then they won't collect them. And that's the problem, is that we've all got now overflowing rubbish and it's not going to get collected, you know. And there's quite simply not enough tip slots for everyone. So yeah, fun and games. But they did collect the normal one, so I take that bit back. However, when I did check yesterday, they hadn't when I checked, so I wasn't fibbing. I was answering to the best of my knowledge. Anyway, I'm at work now, so I am going to see you on the other side. Okay, so work has finished for another day. Oh, so tired today. Did not want to get up this morning, and it hasn't got much better all day. Just gonna put my heating on for a minute because the front windscreen's a little bit misty. So yeah, fun and games. Something about January, isn't there, that's just more tiring than any other time of the year. I think it's because obviously it starts to get cold and dark before, but when you're on like the kind of countdown to Christmas, it's like, it's alright, it doesn't matter, it's what it's all about. But then as soon as Christmas is over and then January starts, it's a bit like, oh, now it's not nice. Yeah, it's been super windy today and quite unpredictable, like in terms of the rain. What is this man doing? You just sat on the roundabout. Very strange. And then person coming down the road didn't want to stop for me. It's not how it works. Yeah. So on my way home, it's 4:05. Didn't really have much to do today, to be honest, because obviously we've only just gone back to school. I'd marked their maths in the lesson. And what else did I mark? The spelling, punctuation and grammar I marked in the lesson as well, so I didn't have to do that after school. Pretty uneventful day though, to be honest, which is nice. Hopefully the rest of the week goes without a hitch as well. I just remembered I'm on playground duty tomorrow and it's so cold. I think playground duty is the only day where you kind of hope it rains so that you can call wet play. But then when it's anyone else's duty, you're like, no, take them out anyway. No, to be fair, if it's drizzling, I will still take them out. It's just if it's raining. Yeah. So on the drive home, I think what I'll do is I will put the radio on because I've got nothing else to say, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, how's your day then? So I've just got to the retail park nearest our house, kind of. There is a slightly smaller one with only a couple of shops in it nearer, but this is the nearest big one, and there's quite a lot of traffic going away from it, so I think I'm going to stop, pop to Matalan because Esme needs some more knickers. I know, really exciting, right? Back in the car after going to Matalan. I did manage to pick her up 2 packets of knickers. Whether she likes them or not is a different story. I think one was a 5-pack and one was a 6-pack, I think. And I'm pretty sure it was only £8.50 for both pairs. For both packs, sorry. So that's quite decent. But yeah, we went to Sainsbury's the other day and they literally had 1 packet of choice for girls of her age, and they weren't very nice, and I could tell that she didn't like them. I was a bit like, there's no point in getting them because she's terrible. If she's got clothes in her drawers that she does not like, she just won't wear them. She'd rather go without than put on something that she doesn't like. I'm sure I wasn't quite so fussy as a child. I'm sure if I needed a pair of knickers and there was a pair of knickers in my drawers, I would have worn them. But yeah, no, she's quite fussy. So I thought there's no point in letting her get the pack if she doesn't want them. But I have picked up 2 packs today without her say so. But never mind. It was just worth a look because, like I say, the traffic was ridiculous, and just going in there for that 15 minutes, there's actually no traffic ahead of me now. I say none, I can now see people braking, but there are roundabouts coming up, so it could just be that. We shall see. So yeah, now I'm on the way home again. It only took about 5-ish minutes, just over 5 minutes to get here. It should take another 5-ish to get home, so yeah, nice-ish journey. So yeah, we'll see. It's now 4:30, and yeah, I'll let you know what time it is when I get home. I think it's about 5 minutes, 5:10, depends, I don't know. Yeah, I don't need to stop anywhere else. I could quite easily stop somewhere else, but I don't need to, so yeah. I wasn't planning on stopping there, but yeah. So now I'm going to put on the radio again, so you'll probably see me singing along to something. So it's now 4:38 and I'm about to pull up onto my drive. This is often more difficult than it sounds. So we'll see how we go today. It's on a main road, this is the problem. And we've only got 1 bit of drop curb, so I kind of have to angle it to get up and over. And then sometimes you hear a clunk, sometimes you don't. And I did alright today. I am quite far over. That's alright. Did it. So yeah. So when I was at school earlier, I was clearing out a cupboard and I found some popper wallets that I used in my, not last school, but the school before. And I used to use them for guided reading, but also for my sort of worksheets and things like that. So I've found them and I just want to make some labels for them. So basically I've got this sort of holographic vinyl. Would you call it holographic? I don't know. I have. So I've got this kind of vinyl. I'm going to make a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and a next week one for maths and for English. So 2 lots of Monday to Friday plus the next week for each subject. I do have some popper wallets for foundation subjects, but they change depending on if we need sheets and things like that for them, whereas for maths and English we pretty much have stuff every day anyway. So yeah, so I'm going to make those on my Cricut, so I thought I'd show you how I'm doing it. So on Cricut Design Space, what I've done is added a text, written the word Monday and looked for a text that I want to use, and then I basically duplicate it to complete the other days. When you click Make It, Cricut Design Space automatically puts things where it thinks it's best to cut them to save on material.
so you don't need to worry about spacing them out or anything. You can overlap them, it doesn't matter when you're doing something like this. It's just all about doing it as quickly as you possibly can. And then, yeah, so when you're finished, you click make or make it. And then I want 2 copies of everything, so I've just changed that. And then it's ready to send to the mat. This select an accessory seems to take forever.